A woman wearing blackface terrorized a Target and a Starbucks. Hot pink Barbie-themed coffins are now the rage. And National Grab Some Nuts Day. Grab Some Nuts Day today on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast recorded by a comedian inside a closet. Here we go. A woman in blackface went on an insane rant. Oh, God. Oh, that's good. That's good. I think I'm ready now. A woman in blackface terrorized a Target and a Starbucks. Let's find out where. Let's find out why. I'm Batman. A former Colorado postal worker in blackface was captured on video going postal. She doesn't work at the post office anymore. That's not stopping her from going postal. She terrorized a Target. Didn't stop there. She terrorized a Starbucks. She was wearing blackface, and she ranted and raved. It says unhinged rants about whiteface and politics. Let's learn something about whiteface and politics from this individual who clearly has a grasp on truth and what's going on in the world. We want to follow her, guys. I think we found our new leader. Our new leader's name is Ursilia Campbell. She walked into an Aurora, Colorado Target store with her face smeared in dark makeup, also known as blackface because she's not black. She put the dark makeup on to make a point. She was confronted by an employee about her offensive face paint on video. She's heard replying, "Lester Holt did whiteface and nobody said a damn thing." She was referring to NBC journalist Lester Holt, who over 10 years ago dressed up as British singer Susan Boyle for an episode of the Today Show on NBC. Lester is black, so technically he did something called a whiteface, I suppose, a long, long time ago. She's still very hung up about this for some strange reason. You know, she feels as though she should be able to express herself in blackface. Someone did whiteface. She's using that to justify it. She wants to be out there in blackface. That's kind of her thing, it seems. Right now, she's really relegated to Halloween, and you know, not every Halloween. You know, she's got to still make a costume out of it so that she won't be indicted. I say let people that want to do blackface in public, let them do blackface. Now we know who the crazy people are. We can call the police. That's just my take on it. I mean, it's pretty hot. It's a hot take, I'd say. Now, in addition to doing her blackface march, Campbell demanded to see the store's Pride section. I didn't know Target had a Pride section. She became very frustrated when the coworkers told her that Pride Month already ended. So, I mean, at one point, they probably did have a Pride section. I didn't know stores had Pride sections. I've never seen that. But they they must have thought it was hilarious. Sorry, lady, that was last month. In the video, Campbell's heard saying, quote, "Oh, I thought they were celebrating this and they took our flag forever, didn't they?" She's, presumably referring to the Pride's signature rainbow flag. I don't know. This flag belonged to somebody else before it was appropriated for Pride. I don't know. I can't recall who had the rainbow flag before this. I don't know who she's referring to. Lastly, she grumbled, "I don't even shop at Target," and then she strutted out of the store. I don't even shop at Target anyways. Yeah, she's very unaware. Her bizarre racist behavior was far from over, though, according to the article. Oh, let's dig in further. I want to find out what else she did. This is amazing. Now, our hero of the story, Campbell, strutted over to a Starbucks right after that and took a video of herself, still in blackface. She had a Donald Trump campaign sticker on her Mickey Mouse shirt, and she said, quote, "I never treat myself to Starbucks since the post office got rid of me. Trump is coming, and I'm showing my titties." All right. Well, you can count on this one, Trump, when you're running for re-election. She's got you back, bro. I think Trump ought to make this woman his campaign manager. I mean, this woman will take you on the road, bro. All right, everyone, we're all going to put your blackface on and let's get out there. Let's have a good speech. I'm going to show my titties again this time. Any objections to that? Well, I've only been arrested 8 times. 8 times. Titties out. Blackface on. hot pink Barbie-themed coffins are now being sold so you can rest like Barbie. Barbie superfans who never want to be without their favorite doll can now be with her for eternity, as funeral homes are offering hot pink-themed coffins. The boldly colored pink boxes have been on sale in Mexico, Salvador, and Latin America for around a year, but have recently shot up in popularity following the release of the hit Barbie film. The film stars Margot Robbie as the character of Barbie, Ryan Gosling as Ken. You know the deal. This movie's made a massive amount of money at the box office, and it just continues to do so. People are really excited about it. They love it. It surprised me that it's done this well, but good for Barbie, the Barbie franchise. It would seem to me that this might even ignite a new interest in dolls. I'd imagine, I don't have any children, as you know, but do children even play with dolls anymore? It seems like that's probably too low definition, too low tech for kids these days who really want to just shove their face in a smartphone and watch TikTok videos of people falling over crates and doing strange challenges like cooking a chicken in NyQuil. It says here we have a funeral home. Oliveira's Funeral Home is promoting their own Barbie house-themed coffin. Oh, it's an actual house? I think you should do the Barbie car instead of the Barbie house coffin. You know, a coffin on wheels, you know, the Barbie car, and then everyone pushes it towards the gravesite. That's just, you push it around town. Why not? And then you can really rest like Barbie. They are promoting it as you can rest like Barbie, because apparently, is Barbie dead? I didn't know Barbie was dead. Oh, Barbie's dead. They also say, this coffin, with its striking bright pink color, represents the spark and the energy of those unforgettable moments that Barbie lived. It's a reminder that our stories deserve to be remembered and celebrated with color and vibrancy. May this tribute be a celebration full of love, colors, and unforgettable memories. Yes, and a doll without nipples. We should celebrate the doll that didn't have nipples. That's what we should. Have they upgraded the Barbie doll to now have nipples? I haven't seen one in quite a while. And Ken had no pee-pee. No pee-pee on the Ken. That was a little odd. I'd imagine way back in the day, before you were allowed this easy access to pornography, many people, learned their anatomy by the Ken and Barbie doll, and they were quite surprised to know that there were nipples out there and that boys had a member. Yeah. Okay, anyways, back to this Barbie coffin. I would think that in lieu of the coffin, you might want to do a bright pink gravestone, because the coffin's going to be buried. We're not going to see it anymore, but the gravestone could be bright pink, you know. That can represent the spark and energy of the unforgettable moments that Barbie and you lived, and then everyone can see it. Have you ever wanted to create your own podcast? Well, Spotify's platform lets you easily record and distribute a podcast everywhere, even earn money, all in one place too, for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters. Record and edit on your phone or your computer, send it to Spotify, and everywhere podcasts are heard. They even have video podcasting options as well. Spotify for Podcasters allows you to earn money with ads and subscriptions. Best of all, it's free. Try it. Download Spotify for Podcasters or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your life, man. National Grab Some Nuts Day is today, August 3rd. National Grab Your Nuts Day. Grab some nuts, not your nuts. Grab some nuts. Not to be confused with Grab Your Nuts Day. Don't grab someone else's nuts. Grab your own nuts, man. Grab Nuts Day. It's Grab Nuts Day. I didn't even know this was a day. Shout out to Connie from Cedarton, Georgia, who calls the show quite often. That was a pretty spot-on impression of Connie, by the way. You're welcome, weirdos. Today is National Grab Some Nuts Day, a day that I loathe because I have a nut allergy. This is the ultimate nutty day, they say. Nuts, legumes, seeds. Either way, they're all considered nuts and are all in some way a part of our daily diet. Not my daily diet, bro. Nuts are rich in nutrients and minerals, and if eaten in the correct quantities, can kill Jonesy. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. They can kill me. But they're great for improving your health, it says. This day, August 3rd, National Grab Your Nuts Day, promotes the consumption of all the nuts. All of the nuts. Eat all the nuts, guys. Grab all the nuts. Put all the nuts in your mouth today, because they have health benefits, and they're very tasty. I disagree. They're not tasty. Have you had pistachio ice cream? I did by accident. I thought it was mint. That didn't end up well. It looks like mint, bro. Mint chip. It was pistachio chip. What was I to know? Tastes like crap. Who eats that? It says here, you won't be surprised to hear that it's a very nutty occasion today. It's National Grab Some Nuts Day. Oh, there's a day for everything, man. It's just like yesterday was probably like throw a frisbee at your cousin's face day. No, I mean, it's just stupid days. It's all caught up in commercialism to sell some stuff. You know, I'd imagine there's lobbyists for every industry to get a particular day. Yes, we need a beef jerky day. Why not? Beef jerky day? What about a turkey jerky day? You want to know about the origins of National Grab Some Nuts Day? Well, unfortunately, it's unknown. Yeah, I can tell you where it came from. The nut lobbyists. They all got together. They're like, we need a day. What should we call it? How about Nuts Day, National Nuts Day? Nah, it's not. That doesn't sound very fun. How about Eat Nuts today? Great. The Eat the Nuts Day. No, I need something more exciting than that. How about Grab Some Nuts Day? Oh, grab some nuts. We like that. That looks good in a tweet. You think there might be some confusion about what people are grabbing today? If we tell everyone to grab some nuts, you think they're going to grab the nuts to eat? I mean, how could this go wrong is what I'm imagining. Yeah, don't worry about it. They'll figure it out. Someone's going to get hurt today, but other than that, we'll be all right. There'll be some casualties when someone's nuts are grabbed. All right, so the origins of the National Grab Some Nuts Day is unknown. We do know that when this day first began being observed, there was some confusion to its purpose. Some were celebrating the nuts that we eat, whereas others thought it was all about the metal nuts that go with bolts. The metal nuts that go with bolts? Who thought that? What kind of dimwit would think that it's that? Yeah, and what's the other one that they could have confused it with? The article doesn't even say. They don't even want to go there. I can imagine something else. Says, whilst these metal nuts obviously serve their purpose, we'd rather be celebrating the food, which is pretty much our stance on most matters. And a lot of our national days do celebrate foods, I would say, indicative of what is, a largely an obese culture that we live in. We just love the food. Must be a foodie. Have you been on a dating app? Everybody's like, must be a foodie. Must love food. You gotta love food, man. Do you love food? I love it. I've been on dating apps. I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for a partner in life, and it's just someone just writes, must love food. Oh, okay. Do you know anyone who doesn't like food or love food? I mean, that person's not going to live very long. You got to love food at some point. I'm like, is this really, you're really setting the bar very high for what you're looking for in life. Must want to eat. Must like nuts. Grab some nuts. There's also a discussion on what is defined as a nut and what is a legume. People argue about such things. Well, let's set the record straight here on National Grab Your Nuts Day. A legume is generally recognized as a pod containing multiple seeds that begins to open on its own when the season for harvesting approach. For the purposes of National Grab Some Nuts Day, we suggest celebrating the day by grabbing a handful and savoring the taste in your mouth of those nuts in your mouth. Savor the taste of the nuts in your mouth. Whatever it may be, either botanical or non-botanical nuts. What are non-botanical nuts? Oh, I think I know. Nuts have an impressive amount of protein, vitamins, minerals, potassium, iron, and so on. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but even nuts are also capable of keeping the doctor away. Not if someone grabs your nuts too hard. You're going to need to see the doctor immediately. There could be some damage. Consider consuming nuts on a daily basis for snacking to absorb those important ingredients. Wow, this article is really helpful. It gives you instructions on what to do with nuts. In case you don't know what to do with nuts, consume them as a snack. Other nutty days do occur throughout the year. Oh, there's more nut days? Oh, this is a nightmare. How about some no-nut days? Please. And how about no-nut November? I'd be very pleased with that. A whole month without nuts. Don't serve them on planes. Don't serve them anywhere. I want to be able to grab a banana bread and not assume that there's nuts in the damn thing. I mean, do you know anyone who makes banana bread without nuts? Please, help me out here. Okay, so here are the other national nut days. So there's National Almond Day. There's National Pecan Day. Some people say pecan. There's also a day for cashews, a day for walnuts, a day for peanuts, a day for macadamia nuts, a day for pistachios, a day for chestnuts. Come on, man. All these days. What the hell? How about National Podcaster in a Closet Day? Give me some love here. This National Grab Some Nuts Day is a day for celebrating all of these nuts, all these days bundled up, and all these nuts bundled up in one, and grabbing handfuls of as many different kinds of nuts as you like. Grab handfuls of nuts today, guys. Raw or roasted, salted, seasoned, or just plain nuts. Just grab the nuts today, guys. Just make sure you grab a handful of your favorite nuts. Add the nuts to your food. Share your nuts on social media. Don't send me a video of your nuts. I won't look at that. Use a hashtag National Grab Some Nuts Day if you want to share it on social media. A photo of the nuts in your mouth. This is ridiculous.
Yay!
I've got nuts in different area butts. Wow, that was horrible. That doesn't even make sense. What am I doing? Highly caffeinated, guys. Please forgive me. Got all excited about Grab Your Nuts Day as well. And so celebrate that. I won't be. I will be staying far and away from nuts all day long. I may have to make a more than the usual effort to stay away from nuts, because I'd imagine today they're going to be all out in the atmosphere. Everywhere I go, just nuts. Nut-themed beverages. My goodness. It's a dangerous world for a guy with a nut allergy, I have to tell you right now. Not only are there National Nut Days, but there's so many damn vegans out there. And a lot of the eateries and the food places are now catering to all these vegan diets, which are high in nuts, man, because vegans don't get protein. So they get the nuts. They get the protein from the nuts. So they just stick nuts in everything. They don't even think about my needs. What about my needs? Anyways, thanks for spending some time with the Weird AF News podcast and putting up with me and my nut allergy. Nut allergy in a closet. Does it get any worse than this in life? Anyways, if you want to send me a message, call the show, 646-450-2012. You can email me, funnyjones@gmail.com. Do not send me a photo of your nuts, man. I don't want that in my life. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't need that. Tomorrow's Friday, by the way, Friday. You guys know what happens on Friday. We only do weird news from Florida. Yeah, I'm saying that for those who are new to the show. I do weird news 5 days a week, but on Friday, only weird news from Florida. So if you come across some weird Florida news, please email me the articles, the links. You can also send them to me in my DM stream. Yes, slide them into my DMs on Instagram at funnyjones, on Twitter at funnyjones as well. You can email them to me, all of the above. If you want to support the show, go to weirdafnews.com, where you can buy Jonesy a coffee, or you can join something called the Patreon. I've had like 3 or 4 people join the Patreon this week. It's been a very busy day for the Patreon, and I love it. I love when people go to the Patreon and join, because that's like buying me a coffee every month, just keeping me going, guys. Keep the engine revved up. We turned it up to 11 today. You know what I'm talking about. Turning it up to 11, guys. Spinal Tap. Where are my Spinal Tap fans? Someone told me they're making a new Spinal Tap movie. Is that true? I don't know how. Aren't those guys all dead? Anyways, I love Spinal Tap. Definitely a good rewatch. Very funny movie. Christopher Guest movies in general are very rewatchable. That humor just holds up over years and years. I just enjoy it very much. What else was I going to say? I guess that's about it. I guess we'll see you tomorrow for the Florida Friday episode, and I hope that you'll spend some time and you'll join me with that. Okay. All right. Good luck with your life, man, and good luck with your nuts, man. Good luck with your nuts, man.